And welcome everybody to the Mountain Mingo Central High School, where we got high school JV action for you, then high school varsity action. It's Mingo Central taking on Belfry out of Kentucky. First off, we'll have a JV game, and they snuck out the locker rooms on us. Coach May, Tommy Coppage, David Jones here with you tonight. This first quarter going to be brought to you by George Swain at State Farm Insurance. Looks like for Belfry on the floor, you got Jackson Pack, Jace Mullins. Let's see who else we got out there. You got Mason Lowe, G. Williams, and
Gabe Barney, I believe.
Gabe Barney. Good call, Tommy. And tip goes to Mingo Central, and this is number 4. That's Drake Kennedy right off the bat with a bucket. Good opening start for the Miners.
A nice quick start for Mingo there.
Here's, I think that was Barney, can't get it to go ahead of the pack. This is Davion Joplin. Davion gets it over to Malachi Phillips. Here comes Barney with it. Barney back to Mullins. Over to Lowe. Lowe going to fire the three. Going to be short. Gets his own rebound. Going to try it again and got it. Mason Lowe.
Wow, nice job staying with it there by Mason Lowe for Belfry.
Yeah, they forgot to box the shooter out. Here's Phillips up to Kennedy. Kennedy going to drive on Pack. Good D there by Barney. Here comes Gabe Barney. Who's this big kid here for number 35, Jacob Stanley from Mingo Central? And that's going to go up off the backboard, out of bounds, back to Mingo. Yeah, they snuck out on us. They warmed up for a minute. Belfry went back to the locker room. They come back out. They were ready to throw it up in the air.
Yeah, they didn't have the clock winding down, so kind of tip-off kindly snuck up on us here.
Salmon's trying to score it. He can't get it to go. Rebound by Mullins. Belfry all had the ball.
Jackson Pike with it down low for Belfry, stolen away. Pass over to Drake Kennedy. Kennedy with it out front here, just past half court.
Yeah, Kennedy had the first 2 points for the Miners. Here's Joplin, back to Kennedy. Kennedy going to try the three ball, no good. Rebound Williams. G gets it out to Mullins. Here comes Mullins with it. Mullins down the middle, left hand floater up, no good. Good rebound by Pack. He'll go back up strong and be fouled. Pack at the line. JV quarters in West Virginia are 6 minutes, David, is that right? Pack's first points of the night, and he's getting a lot of varsity minutes through the Schoolboy Classic. Tommy played well all week up there.
He sure did. He's going to be a great player coming. Already is a good player, but getting better and better every time we see him.
It's going to be Mingo Central basketball. Phillips at the inbound. Not Joplin inbound today. Davion gets it into Slater. Slater going to go up strong. No good. Rebound Pack. Out to Mullins. Here come the Pirates. Jace Mullins got Lowe over there. Lowe going to step back over to Williams. Williams puts one dribble down to Mullins in the corner. Mullins going strong. Lefty goes up. No good. Rebound. Going to be a foul on Pack over the back.
Yeah, we have seen Pike get in foul trouble a little bit. He plays aggressive down low, so we'll keep an eye on his foul trouble and see if this becomes a factor.
Yeah, he's a big, long kid. He does a good job down there. Phillips Over to Kennedy. They get it up to Joplin. Joplin tries to get it Slater. Good D by Pack. Pack will try to get it ahead to low, out of bounds. It'll go back to Mingo. See on your United Motorsports scoreboard, Belfry 4, Mingo Central 2. So they, here's Kennedy over to Phillips. Phillips, Williams Garden, back to Kennedy. Gets it to Phillips in the corner. Malachi Phillips, is he a sophomore? Freshman. I knew he was a young kid, good-looking athlete. They find him, he stepped on the end line. Talented young Williamson bunch last year. They had Malachi Phillips. G. Williams just checked out for the Pirates. He played for him. You got Kanan Howard checking in for the Pirates. Got a referee discussion.
Yeah, like and share the stream, guys. Let's get these numbers up for these young men.
I don't know what we got here. Got a stoppage in play. I did find out something today. Peyton Owens, Belfry's big guy, got his first dunk last night in an All-A game.
All right.
First dunk came in the All-A Classic last night at the Expo Center, big time.
Congratulations to that young man.
I'm not sure what we're doing here. I think we might have blood on the floor, maybe. That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, it looks like they're cleaning up something on the floor here. Under Mingo's, on Mingo's side of the basket here.
Beautiful gym up here, isn't it?
It is.
It's pretty.
It's the first time I've been over here, and it's impressive.
Oh, this is a nice school. The Mountain. That's the Mountain.
A lot of twists and turns to get here.
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you, this one sitting beside us here done a heck of a job up here shooting football.
Well, you ain't kidding me.
Great job.
Yeah, absolute.
And I got to follow them the whole year, Tommy. I enjoyed it. And we're back to action finally. Here's Lowe with it. Over to Barney. Pack. Back to Lowe. Finds Barney in the corner. 3 on the way. No good. Rebound. Bad round. Controlled by Pack. Pack tries to put a dribble down. Slater comes away with it out to Joplin. Joplin to Kennedy. Kennedy will bring it back out. Set up the Miners offense. To Phillips. He can get it over to Joplin. Joplin back to Kennedy. Good D by Barney. Here come the Pirates. Gabe Barney guarded by Joplin. Barney down the middle, lays it up. No good rebound, Jackson Pack. He'll be fouled. They'll see Kennedy was on the back.
And Art Klein says, go Pirates. Thank you for tuning in.
Jackson Pack going to get a breather as Carson Blaylock will check in. Hit that like and share button, get these numbers up. We will have varsity action following immediately after this one. Good inbound play there by the Pirates. Send Kanan Howard to the line. He'll shoot 2. Low scoring first quarter here. Belfry 4, Mingo Central 2. Howard's first, going to be short. He'll have one more. Second up, off the mark, rebound by number 34. That is Caden Salmons for the Miners. Phillips to bring it up. Gets it to Kennedy. Kennedy looking to get downhill. Good strong take. Blaylock meets him. Kennedy with a tough finish.
Yeah, that was a nice finish there. Strong move.
Drake Kennedy with his second bucket of the game. Here's Mullins with it out top. Out the low. Low going to fire the three, and he'll be fouled by Kennedy, and I think that might be Kennedy's second.
I think it's 3 free throws, too. I believe he was.
Yeah, in the act of shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So this could be a Three Guys Pizza and Brew three-point play one at a time. Got Cam Warts, coaching the Belfry JV team. Jared Lester, coaching Mingo Central. I played football with Jared Lester in high school. They swing it around. Here's Mullins. Mullins off the mark. Rebound Kennedy. Here come the Miners.
So they must have called that not in the act of shooting on that.
Evidently not. Kennedy will go. I don't know if they're saying he was shooting or no. No, they're going to say underneath. Well, one referee said underneath. I guess one referee says shooting. So Kennedy going to go to the line, try to get the lead for Mingo Central back. He gets the first. He'll have one more. His second is up and good. Varney will slow it down here. A minute remaining in the first quarter. Over to Low. Back to Varney. Belfry swings it around the key. Try to get to Mullins underneath. Mullins gets it over to Blaylock. Blaylock goes up. Can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound out to Varney. Varney drives. And they'll say steps on Gabe Varney.
I'll give Mingo 36.4 here to try to extend their lead.
Phillips back to Joplin. Belfry in a 2-2-1. Here's Malachi Phillips over to Kennedy, over the head of Kennedy, out of bounds, back to Belfry. Lowe going to take his time with it. Belfry is probably, I'm assuming, going to play for one here. Lowe over to Mullins. Varney gets it to Howard in the corner. Going to be batted out of bounds by Slater. Good D by the Miners. Lowe has it. 5 seconds here in the first quarter. Gets it over to Mullins. Mullins drives, pulls up, pops, no good. At the end of one, it's Mingo Central 6, Belfry 4. You're watching high school basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236.
And welcome back here to the mountain, Mingo Central Miners. You got Belfry right now 4, Mingo Central 6. Low scoring first quarter of action. This second quarter of action brought to you by Southside Mall. Go go visit our friends at Southside Mall for your shopping needs.
Great place to shop over in Williamson.
Oh yeah. I like going to the Hibbett's and Shoe Show and the Peking anyway.
I go in Peking. I don't come out for a while.
Oh, yeah. Got number 20 in for Belfry. That's Ashton Evans. And fix his number. They snuck different numbers in on us. Here's Evans, drives, lays it up soft, no good, rebound Pack, back up and in. Jackson Pack.
Great job keeping that ball high off that rebound. That way the defender couldn't get it.
He does a good job. He keeps it above his shoulders, does a very good job with it.
Mm-hmm.
This is number 10 in. That's Bo Hatfield. Over to Daniel Bryant. And Bryant steps on the M-line. So Mingo Central got a slew of new players in. You got number 10, Bo Hatfield. Number 32, Daniel Bryant. Number 14, Elijah May. I'm assuming he can probably shoot the ball. Number 35, Jacob Slater. He's a May. He can shoot it. I'm just telling you, Tommy. Here's Pack down low. He'll be fouled.
Yeah, he can light it up for sure. No doubt.
Yeah.
I think the spelling on that is Daniel. If we're wrong on that, guys, just let us know. If we're wrong, we apologize.
For number 32, Daniel Bryant. That's yeah. David said we were right.
Okay.
Pack's first free throw, up and good. He'll have one more. Pack second, and they're going to say he was over the line too soon. Wave that one off. I'll tell you right now, this varsity matchup, you're talking about a bunch of good athletes on the floor. It should be fun to watch.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see it. I think it's going to be a good one, Coach May.
Here's Slater up to Salmons. Over to May. May can't go out of bounds. Ball stay with Mingo Central. Yeah, there's some really good athletes will be on the floor here tonight. Both squads. Hatfield gets it in, and this is May again. May can't go. Good looking shot, just rims out. And Slater gets the offensive board, goes back up and scores it. Here's Evans. Evans drives, lays it up with the offhand. Beautiful move by Ashton Evans.
Nice drive.
Here's Hatfield. Back to May. And May have it stolen away nearly, and the ball go back to Belfry. You know, I wonder, like in West Virginia, David, you may know this. In West Virginia, they count quarters. Like you're only allowed to play 6 quarters a night. So if a Kentucky school is over here, do they have to abide by those rules? Or I'm just curious, because in West Virginia, you're allowed, like if you play a quarter or two quarters of JV, you can only play 2 quarters of varsity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In Kentucky, you can play as much as you want. Pack scores another one. Jackson Pack.
He's a force down low, ladies and gentlemen.
Here's Phillips with it. Belfry with the press and defense. Lowe gets a steal. Lowe going to drive on Joplin. Lays it up. Got it. Mason Lowe. Belfry on a little mini run here.
Lowe doing a real good job getting to the rim. Here's another steal.
Ball on the floor. Picked up by Mullins. They'll say walked. Yeah, Belfry on a 9-2 run here to open this second quarter. Joplin gets it into May. May out to Slater. Slater going to fire from 3 off the mark. Rebound, batted out, and they're going to say foul on May. Mullins set the inbound it. Here, Lowe walks it up for the Pirates.
I like how they got the scoreboard in the middle here in this gym.
Yeah. Try to run the backdoor lob play. Good D by the Miners. Bo Hatfield comes away with it. Hatfield ahead to Joplin. Sold away by Jackson Pack, and he'll double dribble. Jackson Pack moves really well for a big guy, too.
He does. He's got a nice soft touch for a shot, too.
Just a sophomore. Joplin set the inbound it for the Miners. Joplin tries to get it in, sold away by Barney. Gabe Barney going all the way to the rim, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Evans. Evans, Joplin on him. Evans pull up, 15-footer, no good. Rebound May, and May will be fouled. They'll get Kanan Howard on the reach. May to inbound it. Over to Hatfield. They get it to Phillips in the middle. Phillips back to May. May gets it across the timeline, guarded by Barney. Over to Joplin. Joplin guarded by Evans. Down to Slater. Slater spins, fires, got it. Nice move by Jacob Slater.
Sure was. Took it strong to the basket.
Here comes Mullins with it. Over to Evans. Back to Mullins. Evans out top. I think Belfry trying to find a way to get their big guy the ball here. Here's Mullins with it. Drives, gets it to Pack. Pack will be blocked by Malachi Phillips.
Big time block there by Phillips.
And they're going to call a foul. Yeah, I don't always disagree with referees, but when I do, I really do.
That was a little late, wasn't it?
Yeah, real late. Looked clean to me, but I'm not an official. Jackson Pack, first free throw, up, no good. That's what they say, and it ball don't lie. That's what I'd be saying right now. Jackson second, up and good. Here come the Miners. Slater over to May. May guarded by Mullins. Good D by Mullins. Gets it over to Joplin. Joplin back to Slater. May going to fire from three. Good looking shot. Just can't get it to go. And they're going to get number 44, I think, Jackson Pack on the reach. Here's Hatfield, set the inbound it for the Miners. And he'll throw it out of bounds, back to Belfry. Evans, walk it up for the Pirates. And Mingo sent back in this 1-2-2 zone now. Belfry trying to do the right thing there, trying to get it in the middle of the pack.
Mm-hmm.
Phillips inbounds it to Hatfield. They get it to May in the middle of the floor. He turns, fires back to Phillips. Here come the Miners. Phillips down to Slater. Slater spins, good D by Pack. Out of bounds, the ball stay with Mingo. Hatfield set the inbound it. And just throws it away. Here comes Mullins. Over to Varney. Varney, floater up, no good. Rebound Pack. Pack, good strong dribble up, no good. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Jackson Pack already with
Got several rebounds.
7 points and a slew of rebounds. Packs. First free throw. Up and good. He'll have one more. Pack second. Short. Rebound by May. Here come the Miners. Good pass by May down to, as number 34, Sammons. He can't get it. Go back up and in. Was that Slater again?
Yeah, number 35.
Jacob Slater. Nice rebound and putback. Here's Mullins. Mullins drives. Good block by Slater. Hatfield has it. Here come the Miners. Hatfield ahead of the pack to Joplin. Joplin tries to throw it over to Slater. Going to be stolen away. Stolen back by May. May goes strong to the rim. Floats it up and in.
Nice floater there.
Elijah May with the bucket. And Mingo got it cut back to one. Low to Williams. Back to Low. Belfry going to hold for one here. Back to Low. Low has 10 seconds remaining in the first half. Belfry 15, Mingo 14. Here's Varney. Varney going to fire from deep, off the mark, rebound, Mingo Central. Here's Hatfield, half-court heave. No good. At the end of the first half, it's Belfry 15, Mingo Central 14. You're watching high school basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
And welcome back here to the mountain, Mingo Central High School. Guys didn't get a chance to look before the game. They started in quick, fast, in a hurry on us. I want to take time to thank United Motorsports locations in Logan, Danville, Belfry, Kentucky, Pikeville, Kentucky, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Cheech's Pizza, Southside Buildings and Carport, Williamson Flooring, Kessler's Boutique, Jim Moore Services, Markham and Moore and Associates Law Offices, Williamson Pharmacy, Quality Metal Roofing, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Ultimate Pond, Treasures Unlimited, Diamond Flagging, 304 Motorsports, Southside Mall, George Swain at State Farm, T&D Quick Stop, Logan Bank and Trust, Missy Birchfield at State Farm, Trailhead, Crease, Solid Rock Development, Eric Owen Drug, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Three Rivers Medical Center of Louisa, Chiefs, Double Quick, Bruce Walters, Ford Kia of Pikeville, A.O. Aunts and Edward Jones Financial Advisor, PT12 Barbecue, and Precision. Right now you are listening to the Markham and Memorial Law Associates halftime show. Quickly, just a couple of stats for you for Belfry. Very low scoring first half by both teams here. For Belfry, you had Mason Lowe with 5. Ashton Evans come off the bench for 2. And Jackson Pack led the way with 8, giving them a total of 15. For Mingo Central, you had Drake Kennedy with 6, all coming in the first quarter. Jacob Slater with 6. Then Elijah May had a nice floater for 2. We're going to step out. We'll be back with second half action. Brought to you by Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry right here on the D&D Sports Network. And welcome back here. We're set for third quarter action here between the Belfry Pirates, Mingo County Central Miners. Up here on the mountain, just the mountain. Tonight when you leave out of here, you might have to take and cut the fog to get off this mountain. It gets really foggy up here.
Does it?
Not a nicer place. So like the football up here is awesome. I like coming up here a lot. And it's going to be Mingo Central ball to start this third quarter of action. Once again, third quarter being brought to you by Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry. Here's the Miners with it. They trail 15-14. Phillips tries to get it over to Hatfield, nearly stolen. Bo Hatfield thought about the 3, gives it up to Joplin. Joplin on low, and they say Joplin travels with it.
Now, is the football field, is it pretty close to here?
About maybe a quarter of a mile on past.
On past it, okay.
Yep. It's beautiful. They got turf. It's a pretty stadium.
Yeah, I was told to drive over and look at it while I was here.
It's really nice. Here's Lowe, back to Varney. Back out to Lowe. Lowe thought about the 3. Mingo Central, this 1-2-2 has kind of flustered Belfry a little bit.
Yeah, it has. They've been kind of out of kilter here ever since Mingo went to that defense.
Varney can't get it go. Rebound going to be battled for, brought away by May. Here's Elijah May with it. May ahead to Hatfield, over the hands of Hatfield, out of bounds, back to Belfry.
That was a missile, wasn't it?
A missile.
Yeah. Nice hard pass. But
you're talking about, speaking of football, Bo Hatfield, Davion Joplin, both really good football players. And David says Phillips will be a big dog before it's over with. The young guy. Here's Mullins for 3, off the mark. Rebound. Mullins gets it back. Floater up and 1. Jace Mullins with a hoop in the horn going to the basket. Try to complete the old-fashioned 3 guys pizza and brew 3-point play. Guys, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these JV guys. Good close ball game here. Belfry 17, Mingo Central 14, being close since the opening tip.
Yeah, once again, we got the varsity game coming up right after this one, so Stay tuned. We'll end this stream and start a new one for it. So.
And when you look out there, I mean, a lot of the kids from Belfry probably come from Mingo County. Some of the kids from Mingo County probably come from Belfry. Probably be somewhat of a rivalry game always. So it should be a good one to watch. It should get after it.
Yeah, a lot of good athletes on both these teams.
I have not got to watch Mingo Central any other than on D&D a couple of times. But Belfry, we've done quite a few of their games. Pretty familiar with them. Here's May, guarded by Williams off the Joplin screen. May flips it up left-handed, kind of off balance. Here come the Pirates.
Another rebound for Pack.
Barney out the low. They get it to Pack, 15-footer off the mark. Rebound, batted out of bounds. It'll stay with Belfry. Oh, never mind. They'll say Mingo Central ball. And if I had a challenge flag and I was a coach, I probably would have threw it there, Tommy Coppage.
Yeah, I think it'd been a good time to throw it.
It looked like to me it was clearly off of Mingo, but nonetheless, I'm not down there calling it. Home cooking. And now we got a foul on maybe, I don't know what they called there. Here's Lowe with it, out top. Over to Mullins. Mullins drives, lefty, no good. Pack gets it, goes back up strong. And, man, I'm like you. He does such a good job of keeping the ball up in the air and not dropping it.
Right, using that height that way the defenders can't get to the ball. Good-looking player, Jackson Pack.
Kennedy going to lose it out of bounds. It'll stay on Mingo. Yeah, when he gets offensive board, he keeps it high in the air and goes straight back up with it. And Mingo goes to inbound it, and Jared Lester slams the ball down. Lucky he didn't get a technical.
Yeah, right in front of the ref, too. Got away with one there, maybe.
I don't think he meant to slam it. I think he tried to catch it, and it just came out of his hands, to be honest. Here's Williams. Williams tries to skip it over to Mullins. Going to be stowed away. Bo Hatfield up ahead to Kennedy. And they're going to get Varney on the foul as Ashton Evans checks back in for the Pirates.
Used to Varney being in that number 3 uniform, I believe.
I know, right? And then Evans wore 24 all week last week. But at least we know them enough to know what number they are, who they are, right?
Yeah, we seen enough of them last week to remember.
Good take by Bo Hatfield.
Sure was.
Mingo got it back to 4. Here's Evans with it. Evans drives, kicks it out to Mullins. Mullins skip past the Low. Low, 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebound going to be controlled by Slater. Here come the Miners ahead to Joplin. Joplin skips it out to Hatfield. Hatfield for 3, no good. Rebound. Saved by Joplin. Good hustle into the hands of Mullins. Mad scrum for the ball, and we got I'm not sure. I think he caught a foul on number 2 on Mullins. So I guess that's going to be a foul on Jace Mullins. Joplin set the inbound it. Gets it into Hatfield. Hatfield, nice pass over to Slater. Slater lays it up and in.
Yeah, nice find down there.
Here's Lowe with it. Lowe over to Evans. Back to Lowe.
Well, I can chair, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to get these numbers up for this JV action here.
I think they might have called 3 seconds on Belfry there.
I think so.
I've saw more than 3 seconds this year in JV and girls basketball than I've ever seen.
There's been a lot.
I think that's something that they must have been focusing on for the officials. Here's Joplin with it, guarded by Varney. Joplin gets it out to Slater. Over to Hatfield. Hatfield, ball fake, going strong. Throws it up in the air, got it.
That was a tough shot there.
Yeah, high arcing, and we're all knotted at 20. Here's Evans with it. Evans going to step into the three, going to be short. Rebound by Kennedy. Here come the Miners. Drake Kennedy goes all the way to the rim, and he'll be fouled by Ashton Evans.
That's a good foul there. There's probably going to be 2 points if he didn't.
I agree. I'd rather see him have to get 2 from 15 foot than 2 foot.
Tammy Little says, let's go Pirates. Emma Priest-Muncie says, go Miners. Tammy Little says, Cameron Jared Works. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight.
Kennedy's first shot up and good. Guys, once again, you can see our sponsors constantly scrolling across the bottom of your screen, top left-hand corner. Get out and support these small businesses. They support us here at D&D. Without them, we can't do what we do. And without y'all, they can't make it. So
exactly. Appreciate all of our sponsors.
And Jacob Slater getting on the offensive glass. He'll go the line for 2. Tough offensive rebound. And Mingo Central's regained the lead here with a minute and a half remaining in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is the Miners' first lead in a bit.
Slater's first shot. Good. He's got 9 on the evening. Second shot up. Got it. Jacob Slater. And we got a full timeout on the floor. We're going to keep this one here and go over our sponsors real quick. Want to thank United Motorsports locations in Logan, Danville, Belfry, Kentucky, Pikeville, Kentucky, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Cheech's Pizza, Southside Buildings and Carports, Williamson Flooring, Kessler's Boutique, Jim Morris Services, Markham and Moore and Associates, Williamson Pharmacy, Quality Metal Roofing, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Ultimate Pond, Treasures Unlimited, Diamond Flagging, 304 Motorsports, Southside Mall, George Swain at State Farm, T&D Quick Stop, Logan Bank and Trust, Aracoma Drug, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Three Rivers Medical Center located in Louisa, Kentucky, Chiefs, Double Quick, Bruce Walters, A.O. Onks and Edward Jones Financial Advisor, PT12 Barbecue, Precision, Missy Birchfield at State Farm, Trailhead Restaurant, and Crease Solid Rock Development. Guys, put in the GMR comment section where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, and who you think should be our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game tonight. We take all input into consideration. That player of the game's a hard one for me to pick sometimes, Tommy. Sometimes it's hard to.
Yeah, can't just go by points either.
No.
You know, there's
other aspects to it, isn't there?
Yeah, rebounds, deflections, steals, assists. You know, you put all that together, it's hard to pick sometimes.
Belfry going to swing it around to Evans in the corner. Back out to Lowe, out top. Lowe with a 3 on the way. Got it. Mason Lowe with a Three Guys Pizza and Brew 3-point basket. That's his second of the game.
Big 3 there. It tied the game here at 23.
Kennedy over to Hatfield, nearly out of bounds. And they're going to get Evans on a push coming off the screen.
Carl Little's tuning in tonight. Welcome to the broadcast.
Carl, their guy. And Bo Hatfield going to the line to shoot. I guess that was the 5th team foul, maybe.
I believe so.
They haven't got it on the board, so it has to be, right? But I thought they called Evans the foul on Evans when he ran into Davion Joplin.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't a shooting foul because he wasn't in the act.
I'm easily confused by officials, Tommy Coppage. That's a job I could not do.
Yeah, we get a different crew every time, so it definitely changes.
Mingo going to regain the lead.
Jamie Cantrell says, hello, Kevin, from White Pine, Tennessee.
Bubba, how you doing, buddy? Here's Evans with it over to Mason Lowe. And Lowe might have got away with a double dribble there. Evans back to Lowe. Lowe going to fire. Got it. Mason Lowe.
That's 3 he's made, ain't it?
Yes. Three guys Pizza and Brew 3-point baskets for Mason Lowe. Kennedy has it poked away by Evans. And Kennedy grabbed his jersey. Listen, that's a smart foul by Drake Kennedy, if you ask me. Because it was going to be layup. Evans, they're not catching him in the open floor.
Yeah, he had a full steam ahead, headed to the rim.
Evans is, I've not seen him, but they say he's a really, really good soccer player. I can see that, though. He's athletic, quick, shifty. 20 seconds remaining. Belfry 26. Mingo Central 24. Here's Williams with it. G gets it back over to Lowe. To Evans. Evans checks the clock, and they're going to let him step into a 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound, Joplin. Joplin ahead to Hatfield. Hatfield going to lay it up. No good. At the end of the third quarter, it's Belfry 26, Mingo Central 24. You're watching high school basketball on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Come on down to Ultimate Pond, located in Kermit, West Virginia, where we have all your firearm needs. Need cash? Trade in your gold today. From custom rifles and rifles accessories to the bare bone stock of pistols, we have it all. Come see us today at Ultimate Pond.
And welcome back here. Fourth quarter of action being brought to you by Quality Metal Roofing. For your metal needs, visit Quality Metal Roofing. Lowe has it out top. Mingo Central trailing by 2. Back to Lowe. Lowe hit back-to-back threes in that third quarter. They get it down low to Pack. And Pack will be fouled.
And Jamie Cantrell says, living the dream, my friend.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Paul Maynard says, I thought that made Mingo 25 after the foul shots.
I think they might have waved one of them off. I'm not sure because I thought so too. But they had 26-24 on their score clock as well. So there's Varney, no good. Rebound, Pack. Pack could be fouled. I'm not sure because he made them both, but they had to wave one of them off, didn't they?
Yeah.
And we don't have any kind of official scores.
I know they did wave one off for Belfry too earlier. I think it was Pike's foul shot.
Yeah, I have them for 25, but I don't know.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, Paul.
Low for 3, no good. Rebound by Salmons. Here come the Miners. Kennedy has it. And he's going to be bumped by Williams.
Been a lot of whistles in this one.
A whole lot. And I think the referee, they might switch it up for the varsity game in West Virginia. They get it into, this is number 12 checked in for Mingo. No, number 42, I'm sorry. That's Landon Guzlin. Couldn't find his name there.
Yeah, I like the Mingo school colors.
Oh, I do too. Columbia blue. It's not baby blue, not Carolina blue. It's Columbia blue.
Pretty close to Carolina blue.
It is. They had the best looking football uniforms in the state, and it's not close. In my opinion. That's
I think so,
personal
too.
opinion.
The ones I saw anyway. I didn't get to see a good chunk of them. But
Pack out to Evans. Evans for 3. Count it.
nice find there by Pack.
Really good pass out of the post. And I said every single game, a three-point shooter's best friend is an outside, inside-out pass. And they're going to get Williams on the reach. Good hustle by G. Little extracurricular. Here is Kennedy set to inbound it. Gets it into Hatfield, guarded by Evans. And they're going to get Evans on the reach.
Wow. Yeah, Jeremy Howard said the ref called stepping over the line on the free throw.
Yeah, I thought so. It was on Bo Hatfield's free throw there. Here's Guzlin with it. Guzlin has his pocket picked by Gregory. Here comes, or Williams, I mean. I'm sure David remembers G. Gregory. You remember G. Gregory from Williamson? I'm calling G. Williams G. Gregory, I guess. G. Gregory played for, he was a baller. Absolutely fast on fast and could play. He played back in probably early to mid 2000. Yeah, played everything. Good athlete. He played when Ben Hanna played. Yeah. They were good back in the day, Williamson was. See, Mingo Central. Yeah. Mingo Central is Birch, Gilbert, Mate One, and part of Williamson. And then Tug Valley is Kermit, Lenore, and part of Williamson. And that's how you got the two high schools in Mingo County now.
That's one of the biggest rivalries probably in the state of West Virginia, isn't it?
Who, Mingo and
Tug?
Oh, Lord, yeah. But, I mean, Mingo's a lot bigger school than Tug Valley, but it's still a rivalry, yes, in every sport. If they were out here playing checkers, there'd be a fight break out somewhere usually. That's just the way it is.
I know I went to the football game, the first one of the season between Tug and Mingo, and it was the best game I went to all year long. And I went to one every week. So
yeah.
Great game.
And they got two good coaches. Both coaches are from Mate One, though, actually, I think. Good D by Pack.
Yeah, nice block.
Here comes Lowe with it. Lowe gets it to Varney. Varney pulls up, 12 foot off mark. Rebound by Williams. Williams goes back up. No good. Rebound Pack. And we got a jump ball. Possession back to Mingo Central.
Yeah, Pack's been a force down low today. And we seen him last week.
He came in and gave good minutes for the varsity, too. Real good minutes.
He sure did. Yeah.
Here's Hatfield with it. He'll walk it up for the Miners. They trail by 6 now. Up to Phillips. Phillips guarded by Varney. And they're going to say he carried it.
And we got another whistle here.
I think it was just to get a sub in. And for Belfry, You got Jay Smallins checking back in. From Mingo, you got number 30, Chaz Brock checking in. Here's Lowe with it. And Mingo's going to have to come out of that zone now. They trail by 6 with 3.5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, they got to come out and guard.
Got to come out and guard. Here's Evans. Off the pack screen, Evans backs up, shoots a 3, got it.
Big time shot.
3 guys pizza and brew, 3-point bucket by Ashton Evans, and Belfry leads by 9. Kennedy will be fouled. Seems like they've called a foul every trip.
Just hasn't been much of a flow.
No flow at all, no. A lot of whistles. Drake Kennedy going to the line. His first one up and good. He'll have one more. Kennedy's second. Off the mark. And they're going to get
another foul line?
A foul on number 20, Ashton Evans, for boxing out. I didn't see nothing there. He sat in front of the shooter and boxed him out, I guess. I don't know. Well, maybe he reached behind him. I'm not sure. But if they say it's a foul, Tommy Coppage, I believe him.
I thought it was another free throw line violation.
No, I think they called Evans on the foul, and that'll give Kennedy 2 more tries at it. He'll get the first. He'll have one more.
Yeah, that helps the Miners out, stops the clock, and gives them opportunity to cut into this lead here.
Goes 1 for 2. Varney with the rebound, out to Lowe. Lowe slowed up a little bit for the Pirates, over to Varney. And like I say, Mingo's going to have to get out and guard.
Yeah.
They get the pack in the middle. Pack turns. And what we got now?
Timeout, Belfry.
Got a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep this one here. Guys, once again, want to thank all of our sponsors. You can see them scrolling across the bottom of your screen, top left-hand corner at all times. Get out and support these small businesses because they support us. We can't do what we do without them. Coach May, Tommy Coppage, David Jones bringing you the action here. We got varsity coming up next. This fourth quarter of action being brought to you by Quality Metal Roofing. And guys, put in your comment section, in the GMR comment section, who you think your player of the game should be in this one. I mean, right now, that's a tough call.
Yeah, Mason Lowe's hit some big shots. But
Ashton Evans come off the bench and has hit some big shots.
Pike's had a bunch of rebounds, and what's he got, 10, 12?
10, I think he's got 10 points, probably 10 rebounds. So Lowe gets it into Evans. Here we go, back to action. Evans will walk it up. Almost 3 minutes remaining. Fourth quarter. Evans being guarded by Sammons. And Evans breaks the 5 count. Evans is going to drive, gets to the rim, lays it up and in and one.
Big strong finish.
Big time finish by Ashton Evans, looking to complete the old-fashioned 3 guys pizza and brew 3-point play. Evans with a quick move to get downhill on a tough scoop finish. Evans free throw, up and got it. And here's Evans with the steal.
That could have been a technical there. Didn't they make a rule where you can't step over
I'm not
the
sure. I don't think he was doing it to be. I think he was just trying to help him get up. He was just trying to help him up. Bo Hatfield's a football player, is all I'm going to say. Tougher than nails. And here's Evans. Strong to the rim, lays it up, got it. Been all Ashton Evans here in the fourth quarter for the Pirates.
Had an excellent game.
Here's Kennedy, and they're going to get Mason Lowe on the reach, and that'll send Kennedy back to the line. I would assume he shot him the last time.
Now they got him taking it out of bounds. Right?
No, he's shooting. He's got 2 shots coming. I'm like you, Tommy. Not a whole lot of flow to this. A lot of whistles blown. Belfry, I think it's their largest lead of the game. They lead by 12. 2:03 remaining.
Wendy Renee Barker says, "Go, Chaz."
Yeah, Mingo had they sub. They got Davion out. They got a few guys out already in the locker room, getting dressed for the varsity action.
Michelle Priest says, "Good luck to my nephew Maddox." And Wendy Renee Barker says, "Go Central."
Maddox, Sarton.
Appreciate everybody tuning in. Like, share, and follow. And once again, we got the varsity game coming up right after this one, so stay tuned for that one.
Here's Lowe with it. Lowe will bring it up for the Pirates. Mason Lowe tries to get it out to Evans, and it's stolen away by Kennedy. Kennedy loses a handle on it. Going to get it to Slater down low. Slater goes up strong. Good game for Jacob Slater here.
Yeah, great finish.
Here's Lowe. Lowe over to Evans. Evans comes away with it. Dribbles it out of trouble. Back out to Lowe. Phillips Yarden. Lowe looking to drive. Dips it, or tries to dump it off the pack. And out of bounds, the ball stay with Belfry. Good hustle there by Mullins and Simmons both.
And Pete Dean is watching in Indiana.
Lowe set the inbound it into Varney. And Mullins just loses a handle on it.
Way to try to run out the clock there.
I mean, it had to be over and back. They waited a minute to blow the whistle, though. David Jones says they are going to blow their whistle. That's proven. Here's Hatfield with it. The inbound. And he throws it off the leg of Evans. Heads up play by Bo Hatfield.
Yeah, getting close to the 5-second call there. Heads up.
And Coach Lester tells them to get open.
Crowded over there on that side there.
And we got another foul on Belfry, sending Kennedy back to the line. And I think Mason Lowe's going to foul out of the contest. G. Williams will check back in.
Yeah, Mason Lowe hit some big threes there, Coach May.
He did play well. Kennedy's first free throw up off the mark. He'll have one more. Second one up, and he gets the roll. Here's Varney, I'm sorry. Gabe Varney going to back it out over to Evans. Evans with a Hatfield guarding him. Evans nifty move, floater up, and no good. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Evans with that little kind of fake spin. Just John Elmore used to use that move at Marshall all the time, that little half fake spin and leave guys just falling all over themselves.
Junior Perry is watching. Appreciate you tuning in, Junior.
Evans' free throw up off the mark. He'll have one more. Here's Evans a second. And he misses them both. The rebound brought out there by Slater. Jacob Slater going to bring it all the way up. Goes against Pack. Good block by Jackson Pack. Good save by Varney into the hands of Phillips. And Phillips dribbled it out to Kennedy. Kennedy, ball fake, no good. Another good block by Pack.
Yeah, he comes up with it again.
Pack ahead of the Pack to Evans. Evans misses the way in. Rebound by Sammons. Sammons gets it up to Drake Kennedy. He'll drive, flips up behind his head. No good. He'll go to the line to shoot two more.
I believe this has been the longest JV game and I've seen in a while, Coach May.
Longest 6-minute quarter I've seen. They've blown a lot of whistles.
Well, it started at 5:50 somewhere along in there.
Yeah, they started a few minutes early.
And it's almost an hour and 10 minutes later. We had 16 seconds left, so it's been a long one.
Rebound chased down by Williams, and Williams will be fouled. Yeah, it's been a pretty competitive JV game, though.
Yeah.
And Belfry's still not in the bonus. Here's Mullins, guarded by Phillips. Mullins gets it across. He's going to try to dribble it out here, and that'll do it for the JV game here. Belfry going to win this one, 38-30. Guys, we're going to take a real quick break, and I'll be back with your post-game show brought to you by Southside Buildings and Carports with your player of the game on the D&D Sports Network.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered. If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
And welcome back here as, once again, you're listening to the post-game show brought to you by Southside Buildings and Carports for Mingo Central. It was Drake Kennedy with 10, Bo Hatfield with 5, Elijah May with 2, and leading the way for them was Jacob Slater with 12. For Belfry, you had Jace Mullins with 3, Mason Lowe with a nice game with 11, G. Williams with 1, Jackson Pack had them finish the night with 10 and probably 10 rebounds. And your Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game is going to go to number 20 for the Belfry Pirates, Ashton Evans, who I thought just showed up huge there in the fourth quarter, Tommy Coppage. Big fourth quarter for him and for the Pirates. And guys, we're going to jump out. We will be coming back on a new stream with varsity action right here on the D&D.